Hi guys, good morning. This is Subba Lakshmi. I have a 4 years of experience in teaching of chemistry and my qualification is MSc Organic Chemistry with B.Ed. Today my topic is chemical bonding. First we know about chemical bond, and before we learn about chemical bond, first we know about matter. What is matter? Anything which occupies space and has mass is called matter. Anything which occupies space and has mass is called matter. For example, this showpiece occupies some space and it has some weight. So this is called matter. So examples of matter is board, table, person, computer. So everywhere anything which occupies space and has mass is called matter. Matter is made up of same or different kinds of elements. Under normal conditions, no other element exists as an independent atom in nature except noble gases. For example, in our periodic table, totally we have 118 elements. Totally we have 118 elements. These 118 elements except noble gases, remaining all the elements are unstable due to their electronic configuration. For example, chlorine and sodium. The chlorine having atomic number is 17. Again the sodium having atomic number is 11. Electronic configuration of sodium is chlorine is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. And again the sodium electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. This is unstable electronic configuration. Already we know that the stable electronic configuration, that is the outermost shell having 8 electrons is called stable electronic configuration, that is ns2 and p6. So this is stable electronic configuration and this is also called as octet electronic configuration. For this, outermost shell having only 7 electrons for the chlorine, and again the sodium having only 1 electron in the outermost shell. So these two electronic configurations are unstable. So they want to stable, they are participating in losing or gaining of electrons. So some elements having gaining capacity and some other elements having the capacity of losing of electrons. For example, chlorine having the capacity of gaining and the sodium having the capacity of losing. So chlorine gains 1 electron from sodium and it gets an electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. This is stable electronic configuration of chlorine and it gets negative charge of chlorine. And again the sodium loses 1 electron, it gives to chlorine. So this electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s0. So this is the stable electronic configuration of sodium. So this gets a positive charge of Na plus. These Na plus and Cl minus both are oppositely charged. They are exist attraction between sodium and chlorine. So they form a bond. This bond we have to call as, this is chemical bond. and this process is called as chemical bonding. So in our periodic table totally we have a 118 elements. These 118 elements except remaining noble gases, remaining all the elements are unstable due to their electronic configuration. So they have stable with the attainment of octet electronic configuration or duplet electronic configuration. They form a bond. This bond is called as chemical bond and this process will be called as chemical bonding. And the chemical bond is of three types. Before we learn about types of chemical bond, first we have to know about the definition of chemical bond. The force of attraction between two oppositely charged ions. The force of attraction between two oppositely charged ions is called chemical bond. For example, this one. The force of attraction will be exist with a two oppositely charged ions. So this is called chemical bond. Examples of chemical bond is NaCl, H2, Cl2 and etc. So many examples are there in types of the chemical bond also. So now we will discuss about the types of chemical bond. The first one is ionic bond and second one is covalent bond and the third one is coordinate covalent bond. Coordinate covalent bond. So first we have to discuss about the ionic bond. So what is ionic bond? So this is also the type of chemical bond. So the definition of ionic bond is the electrostatic attractions between two oppositely charged ions. The electrostatic attraction between two oppositely charged ions is called ionic bond. For example, NaF, sodium fluoride. Sodium fluoride. So sodium having the atomic number is 11. Already we know that. And fluorine having the atomic number is 9. And its electronic configuration of sodium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. So this is unstable electronic configuration. And again fluorine having the atomic number 9, its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p5, totally 9. So this is also unstable electronic configuration. So sodium gives 1 electron to fluorine. So it's get a stable electronic configuration, that is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. This is stable electronic configuration of fluorine and it gets negative charge of F minus. And sodium electronic configuration after giving the 1 electron to fluorine, it is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s0. This is also stable electronic configuration of sodium and it gets a positive charge Na plus. So these Na plus and F minus having the electrostatic attraction between two oppositely charged ions and it form a bond. NaF. This is sodium fluoride. So this bond we have to call it as ionic bond. So the ionic bond formed with the electrostatic attractions between the two oppositely charged ions. And next one is covalent bond. This is also one type of the chemical bond. So what is covalent bond? The bond formed due to the sharing of electrons. The bond formed due to the sharing of electrons. For example, H2. For example, H2, Cl2, F2 and so on, etc. So for example, first example, that is hydrogen. Hydrogen having the atomic number 1. That is first element, we know that. So this electronic configuration is 1s1. This is also unstable electronic configuration with the helium. And another hydrogen also atomic number same as before, so 1 only. So this is also electronic configuration is 1s1. So these both are having hydrogen having 1 electron, another hydrogen also having 1 electron. So the bond formation, we have a 2 electrons. You want 2 electrons. So one hydrogen gives 1 and another hydrogen also give another electron. So this is the sharing of electrons. They form a bond with hydrogen with another hydrogen or other hydrogen. So this is called covalent bond. So what is covalent bond? The bond formed due to the sharing of electrons. The bond formed due to the sharing of electrons. So in this example is H2. These both are share of electrons and form a bond. This bond is called as covalent bond. And next one is coordinate covalent bond. Coordinate covalent bond. So what is covalent bond? Already we know that the sharing of electrons, bond formed due to the sharing of electrons, so covalent bond. So in this coordinate covalent bond, the bond formed due to the sharing of electrons, but only one atom in that 2 atoms. For example, NH3 BF3, that is ammonium boron trifluoride. For example, NH3, it is a stable compound. Already we know that, that is ammonia. Yes or no? So in this bond, 2 compounds are there. In these 2 compounds, one is donor and another one is acceptor. That means 2 electrons are shared only one compound, so that is NH3, and nitrogen having the 1 lone pair of electron, so it shared with a boron and it form a bond, that is NH3 BF3, NH3 BF3, that is ammonium boron trifluoride. So this bond is called as coordinate covalent bond. So in this, ammonium is a donor. It gives a 2 electrons to boron, and it is a acceptor. It gets a electrons from nitrogen, and these both are having the forming one bond, that is called coordinate covalent bond. This is the 3 types of chemical bond. Finish.